Hi, Liz. I decided to record my answer to you because it seemed easier than explaining everything through print. And also, I thought this might give you an idea of how I evaluate new software that I've never heard of before. So, in case you find other options, you can kind of look for the same things too. So, I went to the College of Direct Support because I wasn't familiar with what they do. And it looks like they just provide the content, but what the actual LMS is the Elsevier. I don't know how to pronounce that. This company, their LMS. So it looks like it's a healthcare based learning management system that I'm guessing it. So I go down to what are the features. And this doesn't seem like this doesn't seem like it's going to give you the flexibility that you're looking for. I'm guessing based on what we talked about and what I know about the YW, you're looking to train volunteers and staff and maybe even to deploy the advocate training. So you're looking to provide your own content on an LMS that everyone can use. So I hope I'm understanding that correctly. I'm thinking that this might not be the best option. So then I went over and looked at LMS, which I'm familiar with because it's related to Salesforce. I don't know if you are already using Salesforce or looking to move in that direction, but it's related to them. And it looks like, it's pretty good. Some of the features that I would look for this sort of thing. Here's the online course builder, and that supports multiple formats, and that it's set up in the modules so people can take individual chunks of things. And then the ability to do quizzes and assessments. I don't know if that's going to become part of your format. Gamification is really good, especially when you're working with volunteers. People love games. And, this e-commerce part, I don't know if you'll be selling the courses that you develop, but that might be an option. It might be good to look into if you're looking to scale that way. Here's the learning paths. That's also excellent, and instructor-led training, so you don't always have to be the expert on how to use the software. So that's all good. I mean, this LMS and Salesforce is a pretty popular software. So of course the next thing I go over to is pricing, and I don't know if they have a nonprofit rate for this. I don't know if that's the thing, but I always look at to see what's included. So what are they taking out? And it looks like their Salesforce I don't know, integration is more than you would need. And I don't know how many users you anticipate having, but I bet it's probably in this lower level. So at minimum, if you're looking for the minimum price of 150 users, it's billed per user per month. So at 150 users times 3, it's $450 a month. So for the year, it's $5,400. And I personally think that's pretty high for an LMS software. I'm not convinced that you need something that's quite this robust. So I did a little other looking around, and this Talent LMS looks like it is something that might be another option. It has a lot of the same features. It's got the where you can use presentations or video that you create, or by using web sources. I would probably want to know if you can do there's shared files, so how it creates pages, or how you can upload content that's in a PDF form, or something like that, so it's not just videos and presentations, although you could take some presentations from PDFs and put them into a PowerPoint, but that's a discussion for another day. Survey engine. I think this is really excellent if you want to get feedback from your employees and volunteers. I think that would be a great integration to have. They also have the learning paths. They also have gamification. And I also like this blended learning, because I know especially the advocate training is a blend. It could be a blended where you're in person and online. If you have any you can create your own certificates. It also has an e-commerce option. So the enterprise ready, this is maybe a little bit more than what you need right now. I don't know if you have single sign-on enabled for your employees or volunteers, but it's possible. And this API is just to help. API and integrations is basically how easy it is to go in and work with the code to make things do what you want to do. Themables, kind of customizing, that is all excellent too. Accessibility, user interface, it does have a mobile option, which of course is necessary these days, and its pricing seems to be very comparable. So the small option, which is, now this is annual pricing, it's gonna jump up to monthly. It's gonna jump up if you go to monthly. So even at $39 with up to 12, I don't know. I guess if we want to be comparable to Litmus, if you had 150 users, that would be. Oh, let's go to annual just to, and again, I don't know if they have a nonprofit rate. It's possible that it's a little bit lower than this. With up to 500 users, it's about half the price. So I don't have any horse in this race. I don't know one or the other, but if I had to choose for my organization, I would probably look to Talent LMS. And you could probably schedule a call with them to get a demo and to kind of see what their pricing is and what their features are. All of that. I think that would be an excellent